Hey everyone, Therèsa Fernand, Tuesday's Charm. Let's dive right into it. What the hell's going on this week? Pull from the bag of charms. You know, you can do this yourself. What things make you feel connected? So some people get oracle cards, some people get tarot cards. There's so many different things. Shells, ruins, charms. I created this myself, and wow, I just picked up a huge pile. What do we need to know? What's falling out? What inspires us? Life. No kidding. I feel like there's a fork in the road. A fork in the road, and we were going down one thought process or one path, and something abruptly changed. So my life key came flying out and change in direction. Can't take this road anymore. What we thought we knew, what we thought we felt, what we thought we were experiencing. There's a twist and turn. Okay, so this is my fully expressed key, and there's an emergence of self that is still trapped. I feel like I'm anchored in conformity. Okay, so anchored in conformity and what I think I know versus what I inherently know I need to do and be. Journey key tied to that. So somebody here is diverted off the path, diverted off what they thought they were going to do. This is a really full pile here. There's a lot of retreat about an idea, a project, and an expansion, a defensiveness around literally a change in direction of where you wanted to go. So now, excuse me. Okay, it's taking my voice away. Somebody did something to change the plan, to change the course you're on. Maybe you had an idea of what you were going to do. Sometimes we get inspired to change our course and to look for a different way of being and presenting ourselves to the world. And now I feel like we've retreated into that plan, that vision has changed. So what else do we see here? So I hate to say it, but people, if you're dating, or I feel like somebody's making an ass out of you. I feel like I literally have the donkey and kind of wearing my heart underneath it and dragging along, waiting for other things or other people to facilitate something that you want. And that does make an ass out of you, quite frankly, because why aren't you just standing up for who and what you want? You know, I this is apropos because I spoke with one of my clients today and was just bringing that exact message. Why are you waiting for someone else to do something in order to make you feel better? You know, we are not desperate or needy or over emotional when we stand in our power and fight for who, what, how we want, expect, and desired to be loved and wanted. And no more limitations, no more stories about waiting on the other person to validate or make us feel good. And that's what this is about here. So that's for you if you're listening. I feel like this dropped out to tell me that there is a suitor and a relationship, a very strong, this is like shiny, and it wants to come to you, but you have so much other stuff kind of on top of it. This is for my single people. I like this. My heart's aglow. There's a lot of things that want to happen, but I feel like you're letting it roll by because of all the other stuff that you keep going backwards into some thought processes. I just feel like that original life key flew out and said, offline. I'm offline. It's like when your printer needs to go back online to get back into what it needs to go. For some of you, there's been a very recent passing, and this is right here. Actually, this is, oh, I know who this is for. This is a spouse relationship, and they are letting you know, wow, I just recorded a video on exactly this. This is, you cannot make this up. This is coming out my charm. So this is my frog prince. This is like the love of your life. This is your soulmate. This is or your person, your spouse, the person you're with. They have passed on. And this angel is here to tell you, you needed to hear the message that I'm with you and I'm okay. Wow. Now they're trying to lift you up because you lifted them. You'll understand this. This is actually for more than one person who has lost a partner. This is screaming that came right out from the top of the charms, right on the top position. I feel like I'm not getting what I need. I'm fulfilling like a fantasy of such, and oh yeah, I'm fine, everything's great, I'm over that, I've moved on from that. But in essence, I feel like you're not nourishing the soul, and you've placated a situation. This is going to apply to many people, and I'm just drawing a card on that. A lot of this is in relationships, so I just, yep, self-imposed cage of your own suffering. This is going to go from bad to worse because there's just something that you keep trying to sugarcoat to convince yourself this is what it is, this is what will feel better, this is how I can make it and treat it in a different capacity. There's, I just, okay, the games are over. So I feel like game over for a bunch of you that are going through something and have had no clarity or direction. There are people that are not stepping up to the plate. They are not being truthful with themselves or with you. And like I said, game over. A little bit too little too late. Single men daddies, or daddies that are taking the brunt of the responsibility with children. This is coming up around the love thing, and I feel like there's, you're not seeing something for what it is, but not in a bad way. It's almost like you don't feel like you deserve it. So if there's single men that are listening to this and their children are part of them, a true part of their life, I feel like this message is for you, and that there is love coming soon. But you know who you are. Remember, you're not brokenhearted. Important message. I see things in familial matters, almost you're waiting on something to happen, papers, estates, things that are abrupt. I feel like it's still slow moving, so there's things that are complicated, and again, I just feel like I'm upside down in my world. This feels like legal matters, death certificates and pensions and paperwork, IRAs. I feel like familial matters, whether this is estates for people in your family that you're managing, there's something that you're waiting for and waiting for news on that is delayed, and it's still creeping along. So not much relief this week from that. You're going to have big, underneath this entire pile is the heart key. So we have life, heart, journey, love. 4 different keys and the element, but underneath and owing it all is to follow what's in your heart. It'll never serve you wrong. We always have to follow what we are guided to do by our heart. And so often we are betrayed by our own mind, because our mind tells us what conditions that we need to meet, what obligations we need to meet. So remember, everything is run, and decisions, most importantly, will be made by the heart. Another lock and key. So I have two things. Listen, guys, you're maintaining. I feel like you're in one place with one thing, and have your feelings on lockdown about another. So there's two different energies going on here about how you feel and about how you're acting. So there are people that are not being truthful, not only with themselves, but really with what they want and how they want to respond or react to a situation. Listen, keeping things close to the vest is not going to help here. Haha, my final little key, the Frog Prince and the Empress, the empowerment, the embodiment. So there are quite a few of you that are looking, and this is the topic this month of soulmate, twin flame, karmic connection. And they do have very different meanings and connotations. So this is interesting, and I will say it once and I'll say it again, twice, 3 times, 4 times. You're never at peace until you have all your pieces. You cannot expect someone to give you the pieces. It's within our own beautiful brokenness of pieces all over the place, of understanding truly who we are, what we expect, and what we want to come out. And that just happened. Black and white. Light and shadow. Without darkness, there's no light. Without light, there's no darkness. They play off of each other. Know your shadow side. And let me help you figure out, facilitate. I've had such powerful coaching moments this week alone and last week. It's just been incredible to share and facilitate this journey with you. So, take off the mask. Who are you hiding? Who are you hiding from? Those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. I'm Therèsa Fernand. Ciao for now.